knows? I wasn't really trying to go live, but tomorrow night I won't, unless I get cut like it says. I feel like we're gonna lose this. 2 game. Sorry, guys.
Ranked matchups always elevate the
and it's point now.
Beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Can we beat Georgia?
By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And this one will be
hell yeah.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you get an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game sorted for a long time because we learn a lot of these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down mark. He's a yard short. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it...
Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
What is that one?
When it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined
Nice.
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Hell yeah.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short hit.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop
Hey,
back
someone.
only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now they're building on this 3-0 lead. This junior making his presence
We got it,
stop after a short game. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the
I hope we
if you
can.
don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Oh man, our quarterback hits throw though.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
1 for 3 in throw, guys.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to football too long with players like that getting after him.
The kick is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
We gotta stay on the quarterback.
Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
Georgia is good though.
Coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive.
I don't know why they're 2-2.
To work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just going to keep it after the snap. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Out to the 36.
Man, this quarterback is good, though.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Witherspoon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think we both got hurt.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You can just start to sense the frustration.
I won't be live tomorrow.
After that incompletion right now, setting up 4th down. They have
Monday night I will.
They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. If this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together.
Okay, scrap that first quarter on offense.
Guys, at the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys,
Let's finish the game strong.
We've played one period. Power football with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up at 5. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Hey.
You usually meet the ground.
We got a first down.
Defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field, that plays perfectly in.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Out of the gun, they get to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Oh, we did it!
It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And
Okay, maybe that was...
Touchdown, Wildcats. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Finds his man. It's Witherspoon.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down.
4-for-7, it's not really good.
Quickly knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 4 punts already.
But we're winning.
To convert here to avoid a 5th. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me. David Pollack really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Hell yeah.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen, finding open areas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. You've got a 3rd and manageable. Back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The official says no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, our quarterback is struggling. But what up?
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they turn it into a defensive score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Royer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia lining up to run it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so
And field goal range.
to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wide out. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Let's it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but...
Touchdown, Wildcats! Fit it in the window for the
score. Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about
Are you
addressing a
kidding me?
situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum.
We get the
going
ball
into
in a
half.
second.
Great execution by this offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Good pick up there as he gets
And this is not Georgia.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Fires left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
We're gonna try to go deep.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, yes, it was perfect!
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Warrior. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains.
Flat 7 versus.
Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down. What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the
What
return.
is going on with Georgia?
He makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
I'm about to go deep again. Oh, 31.
The ball mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And we'll
What happened? They come back.
onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. On target over the middle. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dogs. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We are not
Kentucky
doing big passes.
onto the field. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on the play.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Thanks to that hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Hell yeah.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I would just go for it.
He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at...
I'm actually gonna give it a lineup break. We should be good. I hope.
Rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the move, it's Meadows. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Meyer. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's in goal. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get
Well,
him down.
at least we're up 24.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. A strike downfield. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
How nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Kentucky has it back to the big offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and our parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. Only one person. Oh my gosh.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle, and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, Dave.
Yeah, we cannot lose this.
Who's mentally and emotionally the toughest?
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Wildcats
Had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Lost to throw again. He's got him still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going
Oh,
to
if we could beat Texas, that'd be great.
Tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They're working that left side. There he goes. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Quarterback will keep it.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions.
Oh, guys, I should have just stay in there.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
Oh.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
No.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Going for 6. Touchdown Longhorns! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh.
On to attempt the try.
At least I'm going to get a good paycheck.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Coleman behind them, I'm kind of banking on the comeback.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. Makes a stop at the 35-yard line.
He almost fell down.
15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. And the defense gets home and makes a play on the 47-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, it wasn't just 4th and short. Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And I like this offense, not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had to stand by and watch that score scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. And he can't connect on the throw.
He was wide open.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
They going for fourth.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Are you kidding me?
What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Longhorns! With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen.
Oh, fuck.
And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Oh, I thought it good.
Down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Oh, they're after him. Buys a little time with his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown.
Inside score.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw
Hell yeah.
of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes a catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop. A tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, no, he's hurt.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4. And they decide to try out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Oh.
He splits the uprights. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Looking left. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the running back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. With the catch, it's Harris. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. Right back to the well. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid purple. Lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
Hey, he's back.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. He's at the tag. Finally brought down, but what a play, not the return. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. Trying to bully their way in. Fighting his way from every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, you're understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the ball.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
A little screen to the running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Garrison. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously.
Looking for the end zone.
Go!
That ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I don't think we can go for too long.
Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately.
Got some room in under the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around and they'll have to go back to work. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He wants to throw it. Deep shot to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is a beautiful situation. for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Longhorns are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a cut, now he's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I don't think we're winning the national championship this year. We are struggling.
Let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
They'll give it to him again. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football.
Oh, it's already midnight.
We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's
It's like the Tennessee guy.
The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's...
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10.
Oh my gosh.
Short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Across the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They send the tight end in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
No way. Why are they still scoring?
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their
Who's our defense? Oh.
These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Not a lot of hope.
We'll go ahead and run.
Possessions lead.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarter.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the right. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win.
Well, looks for a bunch about to get off. I lost bad. Let me do my recruiting. I'm very disappointed in myself.
They doing Senna Farewell Tour 16-man tournament November 10.
Oh, really? Who's in it? I'm about to get off, lady. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened the other day. It let me get on at like 4 in the morning. Like, no, you can't do that to me. Honestly, I think Gunter will win it.
What you going to Senna Don forever?
I don't know. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I can't believe I lost, though. How the fuck do I... I'm sorry, laddie. I gotta get up in the morning. Oh. I'll look it up later. Probably gonna take a sleeping pill. Let's see our rankings. No, we lost bad. 15. I'll be happy with 15.
What are you playing tomorrow night?
I can't. I gotta get up in the morning. But I'll be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It'll be Hannah. We're gonna finish that game. Thursday, Saturday. Oh my goodness, we're gonna win that one. Why are they even in? Okay, I gotta get off. It's already midnight. Have a great night.